Hello everyone, and welcome to the character appraisal of Colonel Roy Mustang from the anime Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I will speak of my likes and dislikes about him and give him a letter grade at the end and compare my views with the results on a Google Plus poll I made. Alright, let's fire it up. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is an action, adventure, science, fantasy anime about two young alchemists who are out to restore their maimed bodies after an attempt at human transmutation went horribly wrong for them. The world they live in is a military-based one with its own version of Hitler. Colonel Roy Mustang is a soldier who is known for his fearsome alchemy that allows him to produce and manipulate flames. He has big dreams and has the wits about him to try and save the dictator-ruled world that he lives in and survive it despite the inherent dangers abound.
Seems they're testing me.
He is a man who has been ordered to do and did some very atrocious things in the past. With this in mind, his life seems to be lived as one of redemption. He has been to hell and back again. No, actually, he has been hell itself for those who have ever been unfortunate enough to be on the receiving end of his attacks. We have been shown who he was before the events of the anime, but it appears who he was commanded to be and who he wants to be are complete opposites. It turns out he is very compassionate and wants to be the savior of the world and make it a better place.
Not really.
His tenacity and ability to fight an enemy who appears to be on a monstrous level in comparison is most impressive. I am not talking about his alchemic powers, but just in terms of how he is able to move his chess pieces in life and politics in the best way possible to ensure survival and ultimate victory. He wastes no life and understands that with great power comes great friendship, and is thus way more effective than simple, directionless rebellion. He also knows how to play the dirty game as well as the rest of them, and his cunning proves him to be very useful to the plot. His ambitions and dreams are really big, not only for himself, but for the nation as a whole, and very genuine it seems, as he is willing to go up against the highest power of the land to realize it.
I never feel more human than when I'm fighting real monsters.
Now let's talk about his alchemy, which is of the devastating fire element. With it in battle, Mustang is a truly fearsome weapon and easily gains the nickname the Flame Alchemist. He can devastate his enemies most effectively, but his personality shows the good side of fire, as he is a source of warmth and light to his very loyal and devoted comrades. However, if you ever draw his anger, you might want a fire extinguisher ready, unless it is raining. Then you will have nothing to worry about because it makes him useless. He is a very charismatic and smooth character who is able to build long-lasting friendships and loyalty. On top of this, he is a team player and does not see himself making it without his comrades. He is very understanding of his subordinates. Well, most of the time.
I've got a problem, sir. See, I just started dating this girl and I really like her.
Dump her.
The relationship they share goes beyond that of hierarchy and rank, and they form an unbreakable bond they mutually rely on, which really gave him humanity and camaraderie with us, the audience. Mustang is an older, more mature version of Edward who is aware of the unexpected ways life can be completely unfair and cruel. In fact, he acts as a sort of father or big brother figure for the Elric brothers, as he serves as a comparison to what they could have been had they not taken the life path that they did.
Jeez, is that all you got, really?
It's apparently more than you got!
I know I said that he is an older, more mature version of Edward, and that it was a good thing, but the downside was that he is undermined by his position of being what Edward could have been, leaving some of his actions and role redundant, especially considering that the main protagonist's brother Alphonse already fills most of these quite well.
If you stay, you'll just get in our way!
Yeah, leave!
They're right. You won't be any use here. Sorry.
How did this idiot make Colonel?
This is made even more apparent by the fact that we do not get to see his feelings and can only assume based on his actions and interaction with other characters. I'm not saying that he is not expressive or anything like that. All I'm just saying is that we don't get the inner workings of where his feelings are coming from. Another thing to consider is the controversial concept of superior orders or command responsibility, which would see a subordinate being exonerated for his illegal actions because he was simply following the orders of a superior.
But you do not argue against orders.
or ask for explanation.
We all know that Mustang, along with many others, performed genocide on the Ishvalans, and it appears that the story conveniently skirts this issue and seems to want us to forget that there should have been more consequences for them, especially considering that Mustang was famous for this, and throws all the blame on the top brass instead. And let's not forget that Mustang wants to be at the top as well, and who can really say that he won't become the very dictator that he wants to succeed? What do you guys think about this very controversial aspect? For all the reasons I have given already, I give him a B, as he is a well-balanced character meant to show us the inner workings of the military state and the dangers that are associated with it. The Google Plus poll results were close enough to my views, I guess. 52% gave him an A, 32% gave him a B like I did, 9% gave a C, 4% gave a D, and 3% gave an E to an F. What letter grade did you give him? To vote on future polls, follow my Zakesprobe polls collection on my Google Plus page. And those are my views on the Flame Alchemist, fellow anime lovers. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my opinions on him. You can watch my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more character appraisals and top 5 lists. Till the next video, I am Zakes and take care.